wonderful title. So tell us a little bit about the title and what inspired you to write this book.
Yeah, well, the inspiration that took place, I have to go back to 1943, 44, and 45, when, the world's at war, and certainly this country. Everybody's poor, but nobody was poorer than the five of us in Omaha, Nebraska. We secured a flat, 4 stories high with no kitchen, just 3 rooms, and the guy pumped a pipe up for water, and we had an ice box, which 25-pound bag of ice. Anyway, we were abject poverty was where we were, and we extended that way, just unbelievable depth and breadth for 3 years until my sweetheart mother was able to find a housing apartment in a housing project that we immediately took advantage of. That was in 1945, long before.
Okay.
But we were just so mesmerized, and our eyes were so big when we approached that housing project, because it had running water, it had a refrigerator. We never saw a refrigerator. It was breathing cold air, and a sink with hot and cold water, and a nice 4-story, 4-potted stove. So we got started, and I was there for 10 years, 1945, 1955.
Okay.
10 years, the best years of my life, probably, and the wisest decision my mom ever made. So I wrote the book starting with where I began.
Okay.
And then 10 wonderful years in the housing projects, and we approached the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity approached us. The greatest Kappa I ever met in my life was a guy named Eugene Skinner. He was he went to Iowa University. Blacks could not attend Nebraska University on a big-time basis, so he went to Iowa to exploit his incredible talents.
Okay. So when they have the opportunity to read your book, what do you want the audience to hear from you?
Yeah, I just want to hear that, how, through incredible life experience. My mother had 6th grade education, my grandmother 2nd grade education. But when you got the street sense, and my mother called it mother wit, and the determination to survive at all costs, it's possible. I know it's awful tough. They oppress us and repress us. But if my mother had not, sought out the housing projects, we would not exist probably. We would not have survived that incredible poverty. So I want them to see that a typical awful poor family can, through a lot of prayer and the Lord's willing and a lot of luck, can make it.
Right.